Hello, good day, everyone, and welcome again to my recorded vlog session for now. And what I'm going to discuss with is from what you read on the details, the items or equipment that I will be needing or I will use on my 12 Seaman campaign. So this is what my luggage looks like, or what do I have inside my luggage. So I would just like also to inform that this is one out of two of my luggages, check-in luggages, that we will be taking a little bit of let's say deep dive on what is inside my luggage. Of course, we haven't dealt with the backpack, but for now, we'll start first with my luggage here. So let's begin. Um, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you noticed earlier, this is the countries that I have already visited during my travels. So I've already been with those. So that's a lot. In fact, there are some countries here that I do not have a sticker. So if each country that I visited has a sticker, it would have come all the way up here on this National Geographic logo here. But anyway, let's continue on what we're doing with here. Okay, so first off that I have is the metal hanger. I used it to, hang my clothes. Now, why is it a metal hanger? Well, there was some people a few years back on my travels that they don't like wooden types of hangers. They say it's something about a fire hazard. I don't know. I think they're just having some paranoia, to be honest. But in any case, they kind of forbade the whole crew from a ship from using any type of wooden hanger because on the drying room, because they kind of they're kind of paranoid when it comes to I don't know. That ship has some serious paranoia, paranoid people. They kind of afraid that this wooden hanger would try to burst into flames on the dryer. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, right. So if you notice, this is my protective case for my blogging equipment. I know it's kind of funny because it is a transparent shoebox, to be honest. It's a transparent plastic shoebox. Yeah, I know, that's kind of funny. But it does the job of protecting all my electronic equipment. Anyway, that's the reason why I have a container of it in the to begin with. So anyway, let's continue on the equipment or the spare electronic equipment that I use for blogging. So first off, I have a backup computer mouse. In case that my computer mouse that I'm using right now breaks down, I have a spare one to use. We will never know. Of course, on my work, the thing here is on my work, it's more like a death match. When your equipment gets broken, there is no way for you to get a new equipment. So every time I go on work, I always carry a backup. So that's it. That's one also main reason why I have those spare types of electronic equipment. That's paper tape which I use for a variety of things. It's multi-purpose, to be honest. Okay, that's the main one more thing that I like to tell. The reason why I have two hard drives for backup is because like I said, for offline blogging, the nowadays ships have internet, but the problem is the internet on board ships doesn't have enough much bandwidth, and it's not sufficient for to upload videos. So for the time being, I use these hard drives as a temporary storage till I get back home. And at the same time, if I want to make another review of my videos, I kind of, or make some, what do you call this, changes on my video, I could easily access it here on my hard drives. So actually, I do have four backup hard drives, but two of these hard drives that I carry, or half of the hard drives I carry, I store it here on my first luggage, just in case that the one that I'm carrying on my backpack, the two other hard drives gets broken, I have a spare. So all in all, I have four hard drives. Now this hard drive is I use for temporarily storing my videos. The other hard drive, this one, the other hard drive that I use, this is mostly used as more like an installer or backup software for my computer. In case my software computer gets broken down, corrupted, etc., I always carry a backup or spare computer installer here on on the second one, so I can just easily install it in case that there's some electronic or software breakdown that I have on my PC. And that is just only a protective case for my action camera. I do prefer using action camera when it comes to blogging. Before I was using just only my cell phone, but as you get a lot of budget for your work, you kind of get more. The device that I'm carrying would be more sophisticated. Okay, this is the 1 meter to 3 meter extension cable that I use for my headset and mic. There are some instances when I am blogging that I have to put some distance between me and the cameras to have a better shot and to get a better shot video because the wires on my headset isn't exactly that long, so I use an extension. And audio quality doesn't seem to be suffer. I think it's still the same here. So I also carry two of these. One is here and the other is on my other luggage, my other check-in luggage. Of course, that's my waterproof case for my action camera. And that's a spare USB-C cable I carry around as well. And this is one of the most important gadgets a traveler should carry always on her backpack or on your luggage, the universal multi-socket electrical plug. Now, it's very, for practical reasons, I carry this one because there are some instances on other countries that they have a different shape for their electrical socket. Like here in the Philippines, the most common electrical socket plug shape is the flat type. But say if you're in Europe or you're in America or say South America, I mean in United Kingdom they have three types of pin electrical socket, but in most countries in Europe and in America they use a round type of electrical sockets for their electronics. So this one is a high and a must for every traveler. This is the action camera clip I used to, secure my action camera on my head. Basically, it's a like from the word itself, it's a camera clip. So I just stick in my action camera here, and then this clip will have to be clipped on my bowl cap. So you can see right now on the video, it enables me for a typical action camera to have a POV view of my blog. And let's not forget the most important tools that I carry when it comes to blogging, the tripod stand for the action camera. Of course, this is not only limited to blogging. A lot of people who are in the editing industry or doing some audio and video editing carry these as well. Even photographers have this one. So it's pretty much a self-explanatory. And sometimes I use this. A lot of times I use this for getting a good view without. I wanted to. I use this a lot for getting a good view from my action camera on my blogging. So anyway, let's continue. Okay, this is also important. The charger for my rechargeable batteries. I carry AAA and AA rechargeable batteries as well on my travels. Of course, a lot of people might ask that the workplace I'm working at has battery supplies, specifically AAA and AA. Yes, indeed, they do have. But the problem is on my workplace, most people do not. They're not interested of lending you these types of equipment, and let's just say people there are too greedy to even give you one. So to avoid those scenarios that I might need a AAA battery or AA battery for my electronics, I carry a rechargeable types of those batteries, and at the same time I carry also a charger for it. So it really saves me a lot of time, and like I said, not all people on my workplace are that charitable when it comes to helping people. Actually, they don't help people at all. They just say on their words that they will help you, but in reality, they will not even bother trying to do. They would not even bother to do that. So anyway, let's continue. Oh, this is just only for a converter for my mic and headset plug. Most this is I rarely use this because some electronics just only require one audio plug, which is the 3.5 millimeters. But there are some instances that electronics have two sockets, but that's very rare. Okay, let's not forget our most basic tool that we use. We used it all around, even at home, scissors. So I do also carry that one as well in case I needed to cut something. So there we go. We're finished on our first part. Now this is also one of my most important things that I carry um, on board. I carry a medical kit which is composed of the over-the-counter medicines. Now, what do you mean over-the-counter? It means meds that do not require a prescription to get. So, in other words, no one's gonna ask if you try to buy these meds because it doesn't require a prescription. You can just get it on the local drugstore as long as you got the cash, of course. So my med kit's kind of huge. So this is the one painkiller analgesic biogesic, or probably the brand name here in the Philippines is biogesic, but generic name is analgesic. It's a painkiller, weak painkiller. These are of course antibiotic wipes for for cleaning wounds. This is, of course, an anti-diarrhea meds in case you're having a tummy problem. In the Philippines, there's a brand name for that. It's called loperamide. These are just antiseptic wipes. It has the same effect as the antibiotic wipes. Well, actually, it's actually a burn cream. I'll just make a correction. This is actually a burn cream, the red one here. When you had some burns, you can just use that cream. This is the tourniquet and some bandages. Actually, the tourniquet is used on board the ship in a worst case injury. Say you're having some bleeding loss or you got dismembered. But I'm not planning to use my tourniquet. I just keep it only for my med kit. And one more thing that I haven't forgot, we do have medical first aid spray here, as what you're looking here, the brand one. So if you played Resident Evil, usually the first aid spray looks like color green, but in reality, it's color brown. That's just only bandages. Yeah, one more thing. This one is basically clobetasol. Basically, it's an anti-allergic a steroid cream, just in case that I have an allergies. So that's my first aid spray I already mentioned. That's of course the first layer of my meds. This is very important, especially if your workplace, say I work in the oil tanker and it frequently goes always on desert areas. Anti oral rehydration salts or anti dehydration meds are an essential. And I'll be frank, during my years on work, this medicines really saved me a couple of times from dehydration because I always been, let's just say my one of my workplace always deals with the desert. And it's very awful if you're working in the desert during summertime. Dehydration is a serious thing there. So that's why I carry all our rehydration salts, just to keep me on my feet and prevent me from dehydration. And of course, I have my hyper anti hyperacidity meds. This is something of more like a rare case, but I do carry this one in case I have a stomach trouble. You know, hyperacidity. I do carry at least a pack of it. Not a lot of meds, but it's just only about 12 pieces. A simple one pack. Oh yeah, that also happens. I also have I usually have this or I take these if I have an upset stomach or I got or having hyperacidity if I eat spicy food. Just that my it feels like if I'm having hyperacidity, it's like my stomach is burning. So I carry these just to reduce the hyperacidity. Well, I also use a syringe, but I'm not gonna stick it on anything. I just use it as more like I use it only as more like to get some liquid and it's an entire thing. I'm sorry, it's really difficult for me to explain it in English because I do apologize. I'm not very good in English, but anyway, I carry a syringe and I use it for medical purposes. But I haven't had any instances that I have to use a syringe. So anyway, let's continue. This one is more like a universal thermometer that I have. This is both can be used in oral and you can also stick it on your behind. So it's both of it can do both things. Oh yeah, and be sure to wipe that after using it. And I always just keep it hygienic and wipe it off after using it. And this is, of course, the cotton buds. If you have a wet earwax problem, but I don't have one, of course, you can use this one, cotton balls or cotton buds, I mean. Oh, yeah, one more thing that I forgot to mention there. Let's backtrack a little bit. Um, Backtrack some more. You can see here I am also carrying antibiotics and mefenamic acid, also a painkiller. Now, of course, back then, a few years back, you can just buy antibiotics or amoxicillin to be specific, amoxicillin 500 mg on the over the counter. But recent regulations in the Philippines uh, make that the antibiotics difficult to acquire without a prescription. So if you take a look on my the one that I'm currently on my back here on my avatar, this is the prescription that I have in case for this antibiotics. Okay, there we go. This is Japanese flip flop sandals. I usually there's a brand name for that. It's called Havaianas. That's a very favorite here. That's kind of popular brand here in the Philippines to use this Japanese flip flops. So I do carry one as well, but I only use it inside my room or on my cabin because unfortunately my workplace forbids it to be seen wearing these in a public space. So I also have a toiletry kit, which is encased also in a protective plastic case. So wait, let me. So this is shampoo and shavers. Of course, it's pretty explanatory. Shampoo is used to wash your hair, and shavers is to, of course, used to for shaving. Okay, so this is the betadine iodine type of mouthwash. Back in the early years of my work, I usually carried an alcohol-based type of mouthwash, basically Bactidol. But unfortunately, there's some regulations on board the ship that kind of bit of, let's just say, oppressive and paranoia. Unfortunately, Bactidol, the previous brand that I'm using as a mouthwash, has an alcohol content. So there's some sort of a policy on my workplace to call the drug and alcohol, drug and alcohol policy. So if you get caught with any substance that has a content of alcohol, then well, let's just say that you'll be subjected to immediate termination of my contract. Yeah, I know that's how oppressive working on a ship is. Well, at least on my company, they have zero tolerance for that, unfortunately. So, actually, if you take a look, who the hell would even try to drink a mouthwash? I mean, come on. But anyway, that's how the ecosystem on working on a ship is. People there are paranoid. So anyway, just to adjust on that, so I have replaced my mouthwash with an iodine type of mouthwash, which of course has zero alcohol. And of course, I carry a toothpaste for. I'm using only small toothpaste type travel kit toothpaste brands. It's much more easier for me to dispose it once all it's used up. I could also buy a large one, but it's something about airport security, unfortunately. So I have to bring a small travel kit type of toothpaste. I'm sure it's public knowledge nowadays that any gel type substance that would be higher than about 500 ml to about a liter is prohibited on airport. So on my case, since the toothpaste is a gel-like substance, I just have to limit them. I could bring one whole large toothpaste container, but it will get. I'm just avoiding trouble from airport security, so I have to split it into three small types of toothpaste. Oh, by the way, each toothpaste tube here that I'm carrying is good for 2 months. So what you're looking right now is half a year's supply of toothpaste for me. And of course, what's a toothpaste without a toothbrush? Now, just a hygiene information. You should change your toothbrush every 3 months. So what you're looking at right now is the toothbrush that is good for me for half a year. So one toothbrush is for 3 months and the other is for another 3 months. And at the same time, it's also acts as a spare just in case something on one of my toothbrushes has some problems. I could easily just swap it and get the spare one. So there we go. Just that's just only a spare medicine that I use for anti-dehydration. It's the same thing as oral dehydration salts. And that's the shaver, and that's the toothpaste. I mean shampoo. Sorry. Oh yeah, I also carry a spare shirts or one roll of spare shirts. Inside of this roll is a pair, or inside of this, it has an underwear, socks, and a towel. So basically, one whole spare shirt roll here is more like a clothing kit for me. So I just kind of divide it and roll it back. So in case I quickly need to change clothes, I could easily replace it because it has a whole pack in it. Oh, and also, when it comes to traveling, also carry a spare shirt, just shorts. I mean, just in case that my shorts is not it's not really I carry a spare one just in case some problems with my the shirt that I'm wearing. And besides, I need a spare one as well. I carry actually three of these shorts when every time I go work on board a ship because well, if let's just say if I'm doing laundry, I need a spare one because the one that I'm currently wearing at is inside the washing machine. And besides, it's not very good to go commando with nothing down there. If you get my humor, of course. So anyway, let's continue. And this one is the coffee mug. Basically, it's a camping coffee mug that's made out of metal. So I purposely selected it to be made out of metal just for durability because we know airport luggages sometimes get tossed around here and there, and there's a chance that it might break if I'm using a ceramic. So a metal camping type will suffice. It also I put also inside that is my non-metallic belt. Airport security they let you sometimes remove your belt if it's metallic, so it's kind of problematic if I have to sometimes hold my pants just to make sure that it doesn't fall off because I don't have a belt. So anyway, so yeah, and of course, non-metallic belts are very useful because it bypasses metal security. See, that's my non-metal belt here. Actually, the only thing that's metallic on the belt is the buckle itself. But on my case, I this man this non-metallic belt, all of it is made out of plastic, hard plastic. Okay, let's go next. And of course, this is my grooming kit. Every guy and girl has this one. So it mostly contains nippers. So you can, if I have to nip something on my nails. And we have nail clippers in cutting also my nails, either on the fingers or on the toes. It's something to groom myself. And a pair of pliers. And it's that device is used to clean my earwax. Okay, so that's goes away on the first half of this. Oh yeah, I do carry a tactical belt rig on work, which well, it's very similar on what I'm wearing here on my avatar. But I have to ship this one or put this one piece by piece on my luggage. I'll just reassemble this one on when I'm already at work. So like I said earlier, it's very similar to what I am wearing on my avatar. That is the belt rig where I hook up my all sorts of all my tools that I needed for work. And at the same time, I also put there my leg rig. So it's let's just say it's a very useful tool to carry all my tools that I need while working. Oh, by the way, it's customized. I You can find this store in you can find this on an online store. But if you're kind of having problems searching it online, you can always get these on a nearby military base or any shop that sells tactical weapons, or I mean tactical equipment. Sorry. So you can get it on a sports store to be specific. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, also, one more thing I forgot to tell. Don't never forget the watch. The watch is also one important gadget when it comes to working on the ship. It's used to tell time, of course, and you don't want to be always late, or you don't want to be late during coffee breaks. So we'll just put it there on my luggage. Okay, so this is the second half. So this is the tactical pouch for my belt rig. Like I said, it's an attachment that will attaches to my belt rig. It's basically a pouch, or I put all some stuff there, stuff that I had on work. This is basically my action camera kit. This is where I put my action camera. But right now I'm using my action camera here while taking this video. So if you can see the part here of the action camera is missing because I'm currently using it as well. Right at that moment. And basically that is the leg rig which I attach on my belt. Now my leg rig is very useful because this is a carrier or more like a wearable toolbox. I put my tools here on work on this one. But if you look at it, it's very similar to a handgun holster. But of course, I'm not military, I'm civilian. So the main use of this is that I put my tools here. Yeah, it's very useful because most of my ships that I work at, I actually use a leg rig. Oh, this is a t-shirt roll. I have four pieces of it. It's basically composed, like I said earlier, a whole kit. It has underwear, socks, and a towel inside it. So four pieces. Overall, if you do the math, I have five per each check-in luggage. So we have two check-in luggage, so five plus five, that's about 10. Well, I do carry overall are two t-shirt rolls, two on my backpack, five in each of these check-in luggages. And also, I carry a set of formal clothes for the occasion, just in case there's some sort of celebration in my workplace, like Christmas or New Year, where I have to wear a formal clothes. So I carry these. So that's a white polo. And this is, of course, my underwear. That's my, yeah, I do carry a bow tie or a necktie. And, of course, my coat. And yeah, I do have two sets of coveralls here. These are working coveralls. Most companies issue their coveralls early for their crew. And on my case, actually, my company right now doesn't issue coveralls. They issue your coveralls when I'm already on board. But this one, I just keep it as more like a dummy coveralls just to uh, make a proper estimate on the weight of my luggage. So it's more like think of it as more like if you're an aviation student, it's more like a drop tanks for military planes. It's just basically just to fill some spaces. And I also carry full-fledged sneakers. Sneakers are more comfortable on my foot, so I carry a white one. If you want cheap sneakers from here in the Philippines, I could recommend you a brand called Sandugo. They have sneakers there. Just try to buy a pair of sneakers on that, and they're kind of cheap. This just only costs around 2,000 per pair. So there we go. That's all the stuff that's inside my luggage. So I just have to put it back one by one. So it's basically a chore putting that back. Oh, also, I would like to tell that this equipment that I carry on my luggage varies from seafarer to seafarer. So what you're looking at right now may not necessarily mean that they have or they carry also the same equipment that I have. So it's basically it varies upon the seafarer. So all in all, if I do the math right, I've already measured this. This one weighs about 17 kilograms. So The limit on my luggage is 20 kilograms per luggage. So I have two luggages. So this one, let's just to simply put, this luggage that I showed you on video passes the 20 kilogram limit. This one, all in all, is just only weighs around 17 kilograms. So there we go. That is my t-shirt roll. I just put it here. So I'm just more like optimizing the space on my luggage. So it's really good that I optimize those space. Mhm. What else would I should be what else should I be talking with? Let me think. But anyway, that's how I put all my my luggage. So I will be going on, maybe if I have the time, I would be going on for a second video to show you what's inside on my second check-in luggage. And if I had extra time, I would be even have probably have to show you what's inside on my backpack. So yeah, see, it's very easy to optimize my luggage there. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the hardest part on all my luggage. This is the hardest part that I do on my luggage, trying to arrange all the stuff to fit in, and at the same time making sure that they do not go beyond the 20 kilogram limit. Yep, that goes the hard drives. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's my scissors. I put it there just to kind of acts as more like support for this fragile shoebox. Okay, so I'm almost near finish here. Oh, by the way, these are spare cables, both USB B and USB-C type of spare cables. So these are mostly parts used for my vlogging camera. So they're small, but yeah, they're small but essential. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, one more thing that I forgot to tell. Seafarers have a weight limit on their airlines of around 40 kilograms. So we'll just keep that in mind that each seafarer has a limit of carrying his check-in luggage at around 40 kilograms. Okay, that's the spare, that's the spare, these are spare cables, basically. Okay, let's just put that and put the mouse back. Yeah, it really took me quite a while to just to secure that luggage. So on my 12 Seaman contract, I'll be traveling very light, or at least lighter than expected, because it's only good for about 60 days. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to tell. It looks like that my flight was more like postponed now. It's postponed for 3 days, so I'll be still here in the Philippines for this whole week. So my flight will be somewhere around Monday next week. So yeah, I know. This usually happens. Crew change gets delayed and such. So for now, I have the whole time to make some videos. Enough time at least to uh, enough time to do some VTubing at the same time. Okay, that's all that I have on my luggage. There we go. I'll just put my zipper here. There we go. There. So that's all. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention is that your luggage should have a luggage cover as well because to protect the plastic on my luggage or to protect the luggage itself, and at the same time it serves as more like an anti-scam device because a few years back, just saying that there is a scam on the local Philippine airports where people have a nasty habit of putting gun bullets on your luggage. Of course, those gun bullets get detected on the X-ray or the airport's X-ray. What's worst part of it is whether you're guilty or not, you'll get to go to jail because of that, or you have to pay a huge sum or fine because of carrying bullets. Now, in the Philippines, there's a modus operandi scam about that, and I think there are some people who got caught about who were arrested and was responsible for those kinds of scams, and incidentally, some of them is basically on airport security. I mean, the airport security itself in the Philippines has were caught involved doing those scams, but luckily, the previous the that was luckily that was a few years back. Nowadays, it's a rare incident, but still, that's the main reason why we also have to put a luggage cover on our luggages just to prevent people, uh, you know, nasty people on board the airports from making a scam and profiting out of you on on that kind of scam. So anyway, I guess that's all for now that I have to discuss on the luggage. So of course, this is just only the first part of what I am carrying on my what stuff I carry for this in particular this 12 Seaman contract, and I'll be back with another video detailing what's inside on the second luggage that I have. So I guess that's all for now that I have to that's all I have to tell. So again, this is Operator 60. Have a great day, everyone, and see you again on my next vlog journal sessions. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Oh yeah, before I sign off, if you like my video, just click on the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell. So I guess that's it. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you.